Hello chess fans, this is Chess Gold with another famous position from the history of the game. A position you really must know if you call yourself a true chess fan. This is Anatoly Karpov versus Garry Kasparov in their first match, the 1984-1985 match. This is game 41 of that match, and Karpov is white, Kasparov is black. The score is 5-1 for Karpov, and he only needed one more win. The winner was the player who got 6 wins, and Karpov missed a very big chance in this game to win and to crush Kasparov 6-1, which would have changed the history of chess somewhat. Kasparov would have had to qualify again to play the next match, which he undoubtedly would have, but it would have taken 3 years before he could play for the title again. Plus he would have probably got a bit of a knock in confidence, and Karpov would have had a boost in confidence from a 6-1 crushing victory. And Karpov had a very big chance, and that's what I'll show you in this game. This is the position after the 32nd move from white. He played the pawn just from a4 to a5. As you can see, white is a pawn up, and Kasparov took on b4, took the piece, and Karpov took back on d1, took the piece back to not be a piece behind, but he should have played an intermediate move, which is not that difficult to see, and he probably didn't have much time. But he should have played the move a6, and I'm quoting here from the World Chess Championship book from Wade, Whiteley and Keane, and they say Karpov misses a golden opportunity to terminate the whole match. Instead of automatically recapturing, 33 a6 would have posed insuperable problems. And they give a few variations, which I'll show you now. Okay, a6. Black is a piece up temporarily, but of course the a pawn is very dangerous. If Kasparov would have played bishop b3 to save the piece, then Karpov plays knight takes b3, rook takes b3, and then a7. Of course black has to go behind the pawn, rook a3, but then there is rook e8 check, king has to move, and the pawn queens. Black has to give his rook for the new queen, but this is a position after 38 moves where white is a full exchange up with 3 pawns left. Okay, all pawns are on one side of the board, but he's very close to the adjournment, which was still happening in 1985. And no doubt he would have figured out with his seconds overnight on how to win this position. It's even doubtful that Kasparov would have continued, because this is a simple technical win at this level. Another variation after a6, bishop b3, knight takes b3, is rook a4 to try to stop the pawn earlier. Then knight c5 attacking the rook, rook a3, and then rook e4 to stop bishop d4, which would attack the knight and also cover the a7 square. Black's best try is to attack the knight, but then rook a4 wins. There's a few variations, but it's very clear that the a pawn is too strong, and white also wins in this position. What happened in the game was that Karpov took on d1, and I won't show you the rest of the game, that's not the purpose of this channel. But the game was adjourned after this move, king h2 to g3 by Karpov. And as the authors of the book I just quoted from say, the adjourned position, white has no hope of winning against even remotely sensible defense. And indeed, this was played for another 30 moves. But if you look from the adjourned position to the final position after 71, king h3, you see that the pawns have just all advanced a square, and a lot of piece play has been going on, but there's no way that white can win this. So it was a draw. The score was still 5-1, and as you may know, Kasparov won 2 more games in the 47th and 48th game, and then the match was adjourned, and they started again later that year in a brand new match. But that's a whole different story. But Karpov could have given chess history a different twist if he had found the in-between move a5, a6. And that is what I wanted to show you today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I post my next video. This was Chess Gold. Thank you for watching.